feel like I'm in the army a little bit. Soldiers patrolling up and down, a megaphone yelling, "Form a straight line." And so people do. Look. This is going to be good. I can feel it. The best part, large balcony with, of course, the view. It's a beautiful island, this is, really.
Every time.
I'm the only one on the dance floor. I don't care. All Saints Day is a day of honoring all saints within the Christian church. In the Philippines, it is also a day of remembrance. That man just cut the line. But that's a bit of a tradition here in the Philippines. You just gotta let it go. I don't know if it's seen as impolite. It's just a matter of, you know, having a strong inner stance, I guess. This is the line in Batangas port, and we're taking a ferry to go to Puerto Galera. Now I got a friend with me, and she's a bit camera shy, so she will not be on video, at least not for the moment. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this journey will go. I hope I won't get seasick on the ferry, but should be okay. It's a big boat, I heard. But the line is pretty harsh, especially because it's in the full sun out here. But I will survive, I'm sure. I feel like I'm in the army a little bit. Are we going there? This is a pretty military line, I have to say. Soldiers patrolling up and down, a megaphone yelling, "Form a straight line." And so people do, look. Well, it's good to have some discipline. About 2 hours later, we arrive at the entrance. I have to say there's a bit of a bottleneck when it comes to entering this terminal right here. But hey, you know, can't have it all. And whether you're waiting in the terminal or waiting in line, there's not much big of a difference. The most important thing is that the ferry is going on time. So there's an amount of 30 pesos that has to be paid as a terminal fee. And that's the reason for the long line. Everybody has to pay individually. And this is the security check right here. Very thorough. You know, when you're traveling by this ferry, keep in mind that it is not exaggerated when they say that you should be 2 hours prior. We were just at the gate, but apparently the ticket that they sent me with the QR code, that's not the one. So you have to go back through security and go to these little counters here to get a boarding pass. So this system is not very lean, that's all I'm saying. There could be a few steps could be reduced, you know, to make it a little more efficient, but that's just me. Soon I will be in paradise, I'll tell myself. The magic moment. You know, it took a long while. Yeah. It was a quest with many obstacles to conquer, but we are here. wind, fresh air, tropical beaches over there. Yes, this is going to be good. I can feel it. Apparently there's an environmental tax that has to be paid. But maybe it's just for tourists because the residents are getting in the other line. Yeah.
Where are you going, sir?
Jocelyn's Resorts. How much is that?
Sabang. Sir, we're going there is 250.
We are here. Puerto Galera. On the way to the hotel, resort. Oh yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, it seems to me that I made the right decision when it came to booking the hotel or even resort. It's not very luxurious, but it is very nice. Big comfy bed, got a little TV there, not even a little, but a sort of mid-sized TV, air conditioning, fan, fridge, and over here the best part, large balcony. With, of course, the view of the sea over there. And swimming pools as well. One of the first things I noticed when coming to Puerto Galera is the amount of foreigners that are here. Now, I just entered the supermarket and guess what? Something that hello guys. Something that I wasn't able to find in Manila. They got cheese, I mean real cheese. Not that kind of crap, but they got smoked gouda. They got Parmesan. But the prices are out there too, because this little piece of Parmesan, which is, I don't know how it's Padano, it's not the real Parmesan, it's not Parmesan oregano, but that costs 800. I have to say, I don't have any trouble waking up like this every morning. It's a beautiful place. Puerto Galera, day 2. This is just about 5 kilometers from Puerto Galera itself. It's a beautiful island, this is, really. So next to all the calmness and peace that you can find here in Puerto Galera compared to city areas in the Philippines, another thing that really catches my eye is the large amount of foreigners here. Foreign men, predominantly males, that are here for, I assume, a longer period of time. So a lot of them have Pinoy girlfriends, Filipinas, and I can't blame them because you know, Filipino women are they're very kind and caring and beautiful. So yeah, they seem to have settled here, or at least visiting quite often. And I've seen a lot more foreigners here than I saw in Metro Manila. Like a lot more foreigners here. Do you guys speak English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Oh, okay. So can you tell me what is going on tonight here?
Tonight, barangay election.
Right. And why is this important for your barangay? What is if somebody wins? What can change for the barangay you live in?
Of course, the leadership.
So who do you hope who wins?
Of course, Kapitan Luis.
Capitan Luis.
That's our bet.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
our bet.
So can I ask you a few questions for Holland? Journalist from Holland.
Okay.
If you win, sir, what would you change for the barangay here?
Yeah, I have a proposal here about the tourism.
Oh, you will do more for the tourism.
Yes.
Okay.
And also the beautification and clean and green, of course, and peace and order, and apply and put the mini CCTV for the protection of the guests.
Okay, pare. Okay, where are you from, man?
Do you know Holland? Holland, yeah.
Where are you from, man?
Netherlands.
Where are you from? Before Maria Sison. May Polish pan.
Maria Sison?
Yeah, it's a Filipino. He stayed there longer in Netherlands.
Oh, no, I do
It's a
not know.
communist.
Oh, it's a communist. Do you guys speak English? Somebody here? Can I ask a couple questions about the election for the camera? I'm from Holland. Yeah. Don't be shy. Why are you happy? Why?
Just only one, Pambato, Kapitan Luis, yeah.
He's the winner.
Alright, just only one, Kapitan Luis. Yeah, man.
Great. All right, all the best to you.
Every time.
I'm the only one on the dance floor. I don't care. I just don't care. Another beautiful morning in Puerto Galera. And we are here with Sir. Introduce yourself.
My name is Volker. I've been a dive instructor here in Charlene's Resort, and I wait for my guest now because we want to have a very nice dive together today.
That's right, yeah. Bit hungover. It was a bit of a late night, but we're gonna have 2 dives, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope that I will not sink like a stone.
Let me look for you. I think a good size. Your feet?
My feet, the size is about 45. Need some oxygen when you're underwater, because without oxygen, it's impossible to breathe. little bit of morning rain today. It's about, 7 a.m. and it's our last day in Puerto Galera, unfortunately. But yeah, my diving trip yesterday wasn't a very big success. At least the first dive was, but we had a couple of drinks the night before, maybe a couple too many even. I haven't been diving for about 10 years, so I reintroduced myself to the sport by arriving on a diving spot not in optimal condition. Well, I did the first dive, which is about 40 minutes, and that looked pretty cool. And then we went to the second spot, but by the time I went up, to the boat, we ascended to the surface, and the combination of like the motion sickness of the sea, me being hungover, and the fumes of the engine, and made me go a big rubbery one. And basically what happened was that I puked my guts out. For those who don't know, if you have to throw up when you're diving, you cannot take I don't even know the name of the thing. That's how experienced I am. But you cannot take it out, because once you throw up, then you start taking in a lot of seawater, and that can lead to serious problems. So what you have to do is actually puke inside the thing, and then press the button on top of it, and then it clears out. Well, that's what I did. But it just kept on going, sort of. So I also put on my mask in the wrong way. So it's more or less alright now, but yesterday I looked like a panda bear with like these big black reddish circles around my eyes because of the water pressure. So I know the trick now, how to prevent that. But anyways, I'm glad that I did the dive, the first one. The second one I could have gone without, to be honest. And today we're going to further explore the environment here, see what else we can find. So at the last day of Puerto Galera, it happens to fall the same date as All Saints Day here in the Philippines. And I'm going to check out this get-together to see how the locals celebrate this holiday. Now, as most of the Christian people know, All Saints Day is a day of honoring all saints within the Christian church. But in the Philippines, it is also a day of remembrance. It is a time to remember all passed away friends and especially family members. So, without being too disrespectful, I've asked if I could film here, and it seems that there's not a problem. But just to give you an impression of what All Saints Day looks like in this part of the world, people are coming together to remember their loved ones. This reminds me of going to the cemetery in Russia, where family members come together at the grave of their loved ones to, clean the grave of them, the tombstones, put out flowers, but also the favorite drinks and foods that they have, like sweets and tea, and having a conversation with them, sitting around for a day and talking to them as if they were still around, to keep the memory alive and to express their emotions what they're going through in life. I do have to say that at this cemetery, almost all of the graves have been visited today. As you can see here, all of the graves here have freshly brought flowers, and it's really touching to see this.
Mayaman na to. Ayaw talaga ako pag alam ko bang party nila siya? Hindi ko alam. Small. Baka doon ko. Ayun, nagpatong ko. 50 pesos. Alam mo lang lang. Thank you. This small one lang. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, our stay here has come to an end. Over here at Jalen's Resort. Jalen, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a pretty cool place. It's owned by a couple of German guys. They actually live across the street right here, across the building. So that's where the resort is, and this is where they live. And they got some diving here as well, as you know. And yeah, we're going down this road back to the ferry, back to Manila. Yeah, we both are pretty sad that we're leaving this place, actually. The good part about this is that it's a small terminal, so it's not a hellhole like the Batangas terminal. It takes about 2.5 hours to get through. This is just a very simple process, but it's important to keep in mind that here in the Philippines, apparently, there are 3 steps when you're traveling by ferry. First one is paying the terminal fee, getting the ticket, and getting a boarding pass. And they all require individual queues. So take your time, folks.